Guys, doing a quick vlog outside, just on a quick walk. I know I haven't done one of these in a while. A Z update on wrist, we've got the G-Shock King. That's one from Japan. Don't know what the wind quality like or the audio quality is like. I'm going to chuck my hoodie up in a second so you can't hear any noise. There is a guy approaching me, so I'll just tilt my camera down because I don't like to be rude and like film people accidentally. But so far it's been going okay. Okay, hopefully we're back now. So just doing a quick video. We haven't made any content really relating to video games quite some time. I've had a lot of stuff going on, and well, to be honest, your boys are getting older, innit? And you've probably gotten older with me, so you'll know where I'm coming from, lads. Things happen, life happens, stuff gets in the way, ups and downs, and if you don't need YouTube to survive, and it's not a job, and it's just something you do to relax and have fun, then obviously when things go bad or good or you get busy, those things take a back burner. Obviously as well, there's been no decent video games for time coming out, so I haven't had any desire to play anything. I've tried here and there. Most of my gaming time is just put on League of Legends, and that's a terrible community, but it's just something that I play a couple games a day, and it's alright. It fills the void. I hear we've been getting a Gears of War collection. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? So the Gears of War collection apparently isn't going to have a multiplayer, which, to be honest, I expected. I expect I'll just give you a shot of the view there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's Saturday. I was stuck inside. I managed to feel a little bit positive and drag myself out for a walk. My feet have been... These are problems when you get older. My feet are just wrecked, man. Don't know what I've done to them. My feet haven't been right since like September. Tried all sorts, insoles, massage, going to places, doctors. I don't know what's going on with my feet, but I've just decided just to put up with it now and carry on walking. Maybe I just need to build some strength back up. Sometimes it's not good to... Sometimes like it's good to rest, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have to put a bit of strain on to help things get back after a period of rest, so kind of doing that. Anyway, Gears of War. I think if you put a multiplayer in the game, you're going to have Gears 1, Xbox 360, Gears 1 PC, Gears 1 like cracked edition of PC, Gears Ultimate Edition PC, with separate servers between like EU and US. Then you've got like the remake. Then you've got Gears 2, Gears 3, Judgment, and then like, let's say one of them gets popular. They are just not going to have the player base, are they, to play all the games? And then also there's Gears 6, which, well, we don't know how Gears 6 goes, or Gears EDay, but definitely don't want the split player base for EDay, do you? You don't want half the people on Gears 1, half the people on Gears 2, some on EDay, some on, whatever. You've got to be smart about the situation, haven't you, and figure out what people want to do and which platform to put them on. And if you just put everybody on, a split player base, it's not going to work, is it? So I think they have to figure out, well, they have figured it out. They're not putting a multiplayer in, which is good. So You know, you just can't have too many platforms, really, or it's just not going to work, is it? So I think they made a wise call there. Although people are freaking out about no multiplayer and all of that, I genuinely think it's the correct call. It's just a franchise where you basically want to get people to have a taste of the game. 1, 2, 3, play that core trilogy on an Xbox, PC, Sony, maybe Switch in the future, who knows, and then they could come play EDay or Gears 6, you know, granted that it's good. So I think that's probably best for the long-term health of the franchise, is for there not to be any multiplayer in the collection, as much as people want that to happen. Sorry, it's a very busy place, so I keep pausing it to not catch people on camera. I know they're not bothered, but you know, it's just something I wouldn't like to be in somebody's random vlog, so just out of privacy I do that. So people ask me, you know, would I play the Gears, EDay and all of that stuff? Look, I'll be honest, I am like a Zen-like figure at the moment, and so everything I do, having been in a lot of stress since literally last year, since last Christmas, everything I've done has tried to be in an attempt to relax. And so no, I don't want to do YouTube Gears and start talking about balance, prattling on about what they've got right or what they've got wrong. If the game's good, I'll find a way to play it, lads. And I'll probably have a secret gamer tag, because that's where the world is now. And I'll probably have to VPN it, and I'll just play in the privacy of my own house, and you know, I'll enjoy it in my own way. But I might make a review, maybe, if I'm feeling particularly inspired. But I don't think there'll be any, you know, I don't know what you call it, classic Z content. I don't know, maybe there will be. Maybe I get inspired. I only really do things when I'm inspired. I'm going to turn around here because I don't want to wreck my feet. It's just like 3 mile, but I don't want to wreck my feet. And so, in terms of me, my dad's been very ill and we're still waiting on results. That's obviously massively, massively stressful. You know, it's hugely stressful for family, friends, me, obviously my dad most importantly. But, you know, there's not much you can do other than wait. And so that's what we're doing, trying to be calm and collected and wait. And, you know, I can't even see the preview, so I don't even know if this is recording. But, you know, I'll carry on rambling as if it's working. And so I had this like period during last January onwards for the year where I was going for a really shit breakup. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. I've done all the talking in the world and I'm totally at peace with that now. Like, totally at peace, and it's calm and it's whatever. I have tried to meet with others and talk to others and date, and I've had some success here or there. You know, if you wanna chalk it down to that. But have I found the one? No. So, you know, it's not really that successful. But I've had a little bit of success and managed to get myself out driving, just a small amount. And I managed to feel a lot more content within myself. So that's good. And I've obviously had some disasters as well. There are people that you end up talking to for weeks, sometimes months, and sometimes they arse you around, for want of a better phrase, meaning, I'm sure we've all been there, guys, where there's something just not quite there to make them commit, be it a friend with benefits, a hookup or whatever these people call it, or a relationship, or what do they say on Tinder, short term, open for long, whatever it is. Sometimes you talk to these people, and even if you want a coffee with them just to get to know them, it's like getting blood out of a stone, and they're damaged from their past, and they've not done the work to heal, and they're carrying forth all the baggage of the last relationship, and it just makes things awkward and heavy for you, and then you end up questioning yourself. So there's been a few people that I've had to just say no to, even though I've quite wanted to meet them. But I think for my own sanity, you know, it's very obvious when somebody wants to meet you and when somebody's just playing a game. And so I'm trying not to get too bogged down with that. And so, you know, I feel like I've done a lot of work, as in, like, I really broke myself down to, like, the core foundation of who it is I am, what I want, where I am, what I need, and I'm now at a point where, like, I can tell people, okay, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing. If you're with me and you're on board, that's great. If not, I'm not going to get sidetracked for you. I'll give you an example. There's this one girl, I've spoke to her for time, and I do like her, but for whatever reason, she just won't meet as a friend, you know. It's just busy, or it's just I'm not feeling it, or something crops up, and it's just very evident that whatever it is, there's just that little bit missing. And normally I'd freak out, and in the past, over the months I had done, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why won't somebody even meet me to be a friend? You know, but I realise it's not me. You know, it really isn't me, and so I don't beat myself up about that anymore. Yeah, and, you know, you can run yourself into the ground, really. You can totally run yourself into the ground trying to, like, you know, what's the word? Hey, I'm worth meeting, I'm worth being your friend. I'm going to spend a load of effort and time proving it. For many months I did that. You know, I even got the person's address. It was like, yeah, let's meet up, here's my address. And then nothing materializes, and it's blown off, and it's on them. It's not like if you get to know somebody well enough to a point where they give you their home address and then all of a sudden they do a big backpedal, like, that ain't on me. Like, to be honest, that's crazy. Like, because I could be a crazy guy, and then all of a sudden you've given your address to a crazy guy. That's not very smart, is it? So sometimes you're just dealing with damaged people, and it's been a whole shebang of me learning about that, really. I guess I've never really dated, I don't know, older people that have crazy baggage before. So the entire of last year has been this process of really learning who I am, discovering I'm really learning about, I suppose, like ADHD, autism, emotions, relationships with people over the age of 30, because apparently everybody's cooked. By the age of 30, apparently, everyone's cooked. So, yeah, guys, my advice to you, if for some bizarre reason there's a young person watching this, try your absolute best to get a girlfriend in high school and college and do your absolute best to make it work with them. Trust me, guys. Like, so the whole year has been spent highly emotional, breaking myself down, working on myself. This year is about trying to build myself up, as cringe as that sounds. My one goal is to try get in the gym. I think that would be really good, for one, to help keep me busy, and especially when I'm overthinking, which I do a lot. Two, obviously it would help physically and mentally and, you know, all that stuff. Help long old age. I don't want to be 40, 50 and a cripple. And I don't know, guys. I have a lot of issues, and it stops me doing a lot of things that I want to do, but I'm trying to work on that. But I'm doing better than I was. The start of this year, I had like the lowest period probably of my life, really. And I don't actually know what caused that. Trying to analyse myself is quite difficult, obviously, but I think what probably happened was I'd done a lot of work on myself and I was still in a crap position. So then you start to think, shit, am I going to be screwed forever? But there's some slight veins of positivity showing. I don't know if we'll ever get to the place where we want to get to, but at the moment my focus is on my dad and just trying to remain calm. So I'm just doing things that I enjoy. So if I post a video, I fancy posting a video, and if I don't post a video, it's because I don't fancy it. That's it, really. So hope everyone's having a blessed day. If you ever want to speak to me about anything, feel free to message me on Discord or come on stream or whatever, or TikTok. I'm an open book and I'm a decent person. I'll give you the time of day, you know. So yeah, there we go, boys.